What's up, Titans? My name is Nylene Garcia.
And I'm Jonathan Soto. You're watching Titan Weekly.
This week, we'll be talking about the Miss Marvel trailer, Jane Campion's controversial speech, some Grammy updates, and so much more. Let's get started.
Marvel finally dropped the trailer for the new Miss Marvel TV series.
Miss Marvel, otherwise known as Kamala Khan, a 13-year-old Pakistani-American girl living in New Jersey, is Marvel's first Muslim superhero.
That's right, the series follows superhero-obsessed Kamala, who's always felt like she didn't fit in, but doesn't seem to know why. That is, until she discovers her very own superpowers.
The show arrives on Disney Plus June 8th. To many, it will serve as a representation for underrepresented minority groups everywhere. What do you think, Jonathan? Will you be watching?
I think I will. What about you guys? Let us know.
The Critics' Choice Awards were especially notable after director Jane Campion's controversial acceptance speech. After winning Best Picture for The Power of the Dog, she said, quote, "Venus and Serena, you're such marvels. However, you don't play against the guys like I have to," end quote.
She received a lot of backlash for this comment, with people taking to social media to criticize her for comparing herself to two black women. She apologized shortly after seeing the response, saying, quote, "I made a thoughtless comment equating what I do in the film world with what Serena Williams and Venus Williams have achieved," end quote. She continues saying, quote, "The last thing I would ever want to do is minimize remarkable women," end quote. What do you think, Nylene?
I think it was all a bit unnecessary.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2022 nominations just lost one of its frontrunners.
That's right, Dolly Parton just took herself out of the running for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
In that same post, she said she hopes they consider her again if she's, quote, "ever worthy," end quote. Dolly also said that this inspired her to work on a rock and roll album. Even though she doesn't feel worthy, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has said they are keeping her on the ballots because voting is already well underway.
Well, the winner will be announced in May. Are you excited for the results, Titans?
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been waiting way too long for the Grammys.
Well, they're coming up fast, and I couldn't be more excited. The Recording Academy announced in January that the event would be postponed and moved from the Crypto.com Arena in LA to the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on April 3rd. This is the first move of location for the awards since 1973.
The ceremony will be hosted by Trevor Noah and include performances from BTS, Olivia Rodrigo, Lil Nas X, Jack Harlow, and more. Are you excited, Nylene?
Well, you had me at Olivia Rodrigo and Jack Harlow. I love them both. The Pollock Library is bringing back a sweet contest for you creative Titans out there.
The 6th annual Literary Peep Diorama Contest is taking place right now. This contest will have Titans recreate a diorama from a book using Peeps. The contest will be open for submissions until April 1st. Voting will be taking place from April 4th to the 8th. The top 3 voted will win some prizes. That's all the time we have for today, Titans.
Tune in next time for even more entertainment and CSUF news. I'm Nylene Garcia.
And I'm Jonathan Soto.
See you next week.